African Church Heritage. This is the history of the Church SDA in Africa, how it started in Macedonian call from South Africa. It was 1886. When Peter Wessels, a young South African, living in Kimberley, began to keep the Sabbath, he came to the conclusion from Bible study that the seventh day was the Sabbath. He thought that he was the only person in the world keeping the Sabbath commandment. A month later, G.J. Van Druten visited him and told him of the miner from USA named William Hunt, who was SDA. Hunt told Wessels about the SDA group in America. Eager to know more Bible truth, Wessels and Van Druten appealed to the GC for a Dutch minister to come and teach them more fully and baptize them. They sent money to assist in the expense of sending a missionary to South Africa. This was the 1886 Macedonian call from South Africa. In response to this call, the GC sent Elder D.A. Robinson and C.L. Boyd with their wives, colporteurs and Bible instructors. They landed at the Cape in July 1887, sailed on May 17, 1887. A month later, the movement began to spread. In 1893, Claremont Union College was opened to be the first SDA college outside North America. Today it is called Helderberg College in Cape Town, Southern Rhodesia, which is now known as Zimbabwe. However, in 1894, Peter Wessels and others requested for a piece of land in Southern Rhodesia, and Cecil Rhodes, Prime Minister of the Cape Colony and Chairman of the BSA Co., instructed Dr.L.S. Jameson, the administrator in Bulawayo, to permit SDA representatives to select whatever land they needed. In 1895 they opened Matebele Mission, which was renamed a few years later as Salusi after a local chief who had his kraal nearby and who had assisted in the establishment of the early mission. It was the first SDA mission work for non-Christian people. This new mission was headed by G.B. Tripp. He superintendented. Other workers were Dr. S. Carmichael and W.H. Anderson. Note, in 1916, the first MVAI in Africa was introduced at Salusi, and in 1959, the first Pathfinder Club in Africa, Zimbabwe, was established. Northern Rhodesia, which now known as Zambia. In 1903, using Salusi Station as base, W.H. Anderson, Philip Malamo, Jacob Detcher and others set out for Zambia. Chief Mons granted them a plot. In 1905, they opened a mission station called Pemba Mission Station, but in 1913 the name was changed to Ruzungu Mission Station. From Ruzungu, work spread over a large portion in south where the main language used was Tonga.